Anasazi, the Inca put wooden holes in the walls of the house to help hold up the upper part of the house.
Okay, now hang on just a second. Where did you get this book?
We made it.
So Jacob made a book.
Oh,
and he also made one in Spanish. So he made this on his computer. Okay, I just wanted them to know that you wrote your book.
Little picture. Another picture of a house.
Wow. Yeah, you'll be able to look at it later.
The Inca gods and spirits. The Inca believed in gods and spirits just like we believe in God and Jesus. There were nature spirits such as snakes, condors, and jaguars. Later people began to believe in gods.
Wow. What do those words say?
These are the names of the gods.
Oh, okay.
The Inca gods. Inca foods. The Inca people ate foods like corn on the cob, avocado, chili peppers, peanuts, and beans. Peasant families kept guinea pigs for their meat.
Oh, read that last part again, please.
Peasant families kept guinea pigs for their meat.
Okay, so they did eat a little bit of meat, huh? Okay.
This is a picture of a Inca dining table.
Nice. Yeah, you guys will be able to look at the book later, too. It's okay. Wow.
Inca cities. Magnificent cities were built a long time before the Inca came to power. Machu Picchu is one of the world's most famous archaeological sites.
I want to go there someday.
This is a picture of part of it. Skull surgery. The Inca believed that if you dug a hole in the skull, all the evil spirits would come out of the body. Often a metal plate would be placed to cover up the hole in the skull.
So they did surgery in their ancient civilization, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
This is a picture.
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
I'm sure.
Inca burial.
Chullpa. Chullpa.
Chullpa, a burial chamber in the shape of a tower, was not very tall but had enough room to hold 1, 2, or maybe 4 or more dead bodies. Like the Inca houses, Chullpa was made of stone. It was used to put dead bodies in like we use graves.
Wow.
This is a picture.
But they built them up tall.
Yeah, this is a picture of inside.
That's the inside.
Can I see?
Yeah, Dylan, you'll be able to look later, okay? It's okay. I know it's hard to see the pictures. Interesting.
This is a better picture of Machu Picchu. It's naming everything.
So are those ancient ruins? Like you could go there now and see that?
Yeah, you can go here now and take pictures. This is still here. Don't know where.
Do you know where it is?
No. I thought I had another page. And this is the...
Do you remember what that's called? Where you put your information and where you got it? It's called the
Sound it out.
Bibliography. Good job. And so Jacob followed through and he put down all the sources where he got his information and his pictures. Because you need to do that. If you take pictures off the internet from another photographer, you need to say, oh, I got this picture from so-and-so. Okay, and then the same thing, did you put the book that you read?
Yeah.
Awesome. Excellent. Okay, now what do you want to tell us about your diorama and the other stuff? Okay, no, we're still listening attentively. You can ask questions at the end.
Have to bring a book?
Okay, Jacob. That's fine.
This is a model of what an Inca fan looked like.
So, did it have a name?
I'm not sure.
Feather fan?
Feather fan.
Feather
Do you
fan?
think maybe I could pass
Feather
it
fan.
around?
Yeah, but in a minute. But it's a feather fan, right?
Yeah, feather fan.
Okay, what else?
These are some... This is types of corn that the Inca ate.
Oh.
How do they make it colorful?
It just grows that way. Okay.
And this is a little model of Chullpa.
Chullpa. Chullpa.
The burial tower.
The burial tower. Awesome. You know, it's okay. You'll get a chance to see it later. Okay, so I love the way you like cut the clay into look like little bricks, like how they did it. Like looks like stones.
This is a pot. It doesn't really look like a pot. It looks
Yes,
more
it
like a volcano.
does. Well, it looks like a pot to me.
That's pretty much it.
Awesome. Okay, now we clap. Okay, now Jacob said, do you have any questions? Okay, so sit down and raise your hand.
Clyde.
Drink some water.
What do you make the roof out of?
I use. What did you make it out of?
It's a yarn.
It's a type of yarn.
I thought that was a pretty cool idea.
A couple more.
Just
Jacob
looking
S.
for reeds.
Where
We
did
didn't
you
have
get
reeds.
the corn from?
My mom had it on her desk in the office for show, and apparently it was
before.
apparently it was the type of corn that Inca ate.
Yeah, and you can sometimes buy that down at the grocery stores. They sell it for decoration now. So you can go, like I usually buy some every autumn for,
Is it
yeah.
really? Is it good?
Why is there no
You
alive
can't
people
eat
in
that
the
dried
diorama?
out stuff. You
No.
would have to eat it right when it's
Because-
harvested.
This is basically a grave. There wouldn't be any live people in it because, well, it's a grave.
Oh.
Right, it's for their dead bodies.
Yeah.
Right.
How do they get like the people in there?
I'm not exactly sure. Or there might be a door or something.
Lots of
That's
times
just a cross section.
they would, yeah, this is just like a cross section. It's just like showing you what the inside would look like. Lots of times they had a big boulder that would cover up the front or a big stone.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like this.
Right.
There isn't a huge
But
gap in
look
it.
at the picture in his book when you have a chance later and you can see. Okay? You have time for a couple more questions.
Okay, only a couple more.
Where did you get that box?
Box? I have a bunch of them in my basement.
Me too.
And you know what he did is he covered it up with, was it paper or felt?
This is paper, and this is duct tape to make
Yeah,
it
so he
stronger.
just covered it all up to cover up all the writing and make it stronger.
Where did you get the little gold thing here?
The gold thing? That's a Lego.
What is it supposed to be in here? What? What is it supposed to be in here?
I don't
He
know.
wrote a book that you
What
have
is
to
it
read.
supposed to be? A shield. It's hanging up on the wall.
I think you turned the mic off, Jake.
Okay, one more, Jacob.
Brayden.
Looks like how many graves were in there?
Usually you could fit about, let me see.
In his book he said, remember? He said 3,
2, 4.
sometimes more.
4 or more bodies.
What is it?
Usually 4.
It probably depended on the size. Did they make different sizes, Jacob?
I'm pretty sure they tried to make them all the same size.
Oh, they did. Okay.
And we couldn't really do, it doesn't really have a roof like this.
Uh-huh.
We just couldn't fit the stone roof
Right.
on.
Well, I think that's a good
We didn't
solution.
have enough clay.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
And that's
Any other questions?
any other questions?
Okay, so Jacob, why don't you show them the book that you and your mom found? Oh,
Just like
Brianna.
crayon.
Is there a snake in there?
I don't know. My mom put that in there.
Because it was kind of an Inca, they believed in Inca spirits, remember?
Yeah, they believe in Inca spirits.
Yeah.
So,
Jacob, show them the book that you and your mom found that you used.
okay.
And then maybe if you're interested in the Incas, you can read that later.
Those are rocks.
You should be in your seats or on the floor. Okay, go ahead and show them.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay. So this book has tons of information about the Incas.
And you all are gonna get a chance to read it because I'm gonna put it in the class library.
Okay, but for now it could probably go up on the marker tray. So that and you will take turns, you won't fight over it. Alright, let's clap one more time. Great job, Jacob. Okay. So you can leave that there for now.